Smart Speakers Daily. Hello, I'm Peter Stewart. Thanks very much indeed for listening. This article from pressgazette.co.uk. At the BBC, smart audio is tech in the newsroom, and it's picking up more and more work, essentially. That smart audio, AI assistants at the BBC going to be kind of the technology that has a huge amount of impact in the way that people are getting news. Obviously newspapers, then came radio, then came video, of course, and social media a little bit later on, and now voice AI and voice tech. So they're very much integrated at the BBC. Heads up, I work for the BBC. And they should be seen as the same way as social platforms in terms of impact, certainly going forward. There's a bit of a lull perhaps at the moment while people are kind of getting their heads around it, but it's going to be a surge. And the technology has the potential to be a really disruptive change in the way people get their news and information. We kind of talked on this yesterday. And the BBC has got a service, certainly used in the service in the past, which enables listeners to skip stories or also ask for more on a particular story with simple verbal commands. So you can actually drill down. You can have some headlines with what the BBC is doing, given to you via voice AI. And then if you don't want that particular story, you can skip to the next one, and then if you want more on that next one, then you can drill down, maybe get a bit of archive information, maybe ask for a bit more information, maybe from a correspondent or some raw audio or the full news conference or whatever it happens to be. And all of that production at the BBC, as we kind of touched on yesterday, carried out by a team actually within the radio news department, not necessarily TV, because that's a bit more complicated, got the pictures, but with radio you're dealing solely with audio. So the radio news department, not seeing smart audio as entirely different from radio, doesn't really need a completely separate approach. So digital innovation can sometimes be a separate thing, but actually I think that certainly within the BBC and other publishers, if we're talking about broadcasters as publishers as well, in that wider sense, it's actually part of serving the audience, whether that be a viewing audience, a listening audience, or a reading audience. Fundamentally, it's the same journalism. Read more from the article from pressgazette.co.uk ahead of time via there, and also via the smartspeakers.com/links. And in the meantime, check out my other flash briefings and podcasts, the 28-day flash briefing, and also get a better broadcast, podcast, video voice. Yeah, tech voice and human voice as well. From me, from London, I'm Peter Stewart.
Part of the Briefcast.fm network.